Dumb up, come up.
Bullshit ain't about nothing, and I bullshit you not. I'm a three-pointer. You better shoot while you open.
Is you gon' shoot or you gon' dribble when you get the ball? Ain't fuck a limit, I've been living like the ceiling gone. I'm having motion for the money, answer every call. I'm serving purpose, I've been working like I want it all. You gon' or you?
I'm just saying, bro.
You gon' shoot or you gon' when you? Hey, is you gon' shoot or you gon' dribble when you get the ball? Ain't fuck a limit, I've been living like the ceiling gone.
What's limitations to the exception, bro?
It's long.
Is you gon' shoot or you gon' dribble when you get the ball? Is you gon' shoot or you gon' dribble when you get the ball?
They gave me the ball at 16 years old. I've been shooting that bitch for 20 years.
Is you gon' shoot or you gon' dribble when you get the ball? Ain't fuck a limit, I've been living like the ceiling gone.
Yo, this is another episode of the OutSpokin Livecast. We got a special fucking guest this motherfucking time.
Yes, sir.
And we got a lot of like common interests and understanding of fashion. So my motherfucking dog, Madisan, Calhoun, CEO of Elevated Society Clothing.
Yeah, yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
Oh shit, just working, learning, trying to teach myself the way.
That's a constant thing with this shit.
Oh God.
Working, learning, and trying to make sure that you stay innovative with this shit.
Facts.
You feel me?
Definitely. I like that you got the caps and shit everywhere. I be seeing everybody with your
Man,
shit on.
that's love, bro. I love
Yeah,
when people
hell
tell me
yeah.
about that shit. I be seeing your shit too, and it's we started like at the same time.
Damn near.
That's the cool part about the conversation we can have is we probably learning at the same pace.
Hell yeah.
You might be learning faster because you hands on.
Yeah, I gotta be. I like to be able to feel and see my stuff and
Yeah.
you know actually get to work with it and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
So how was when you first started? How was it starting knowing you had to be hands on? Because I didn't start hands on. I'm not hands on at all. I'm hands on with the creation as far as the design process, but I don't make nothing.
Yeah, I mean it was definitely difficult. Like just with the first logo that I ever made. Well, actually, I didn't even make it. Dave did.
Yeah.
OG Dave.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
Dave.
my boy.
Yeah, he made my first logo, and like just seeing that process was kind of different. Like, you know what I mean? Like actually digitalizing stuff, and,
Right.
You know, but it was definitely a learning experience. Like starting out for real.
Yeah. What's the first piece you ever made?
First piece, it was a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like
Everybody's.
that's like number one.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it was definitely a T-shirt. I made me a few of them, pressed them, you know.
Yeah.
Hustled them out.
Yeah.
Like,
Was you did you sell them immediately or did you model it first?
I think I modeled it first. I feel like it was so long
Yeah.
ago. But yeah, I think I modeled it first before I even like took photos and like posted it and stuff.
Right.
But yeah.
And then
Man,
it's
crazy.
kind of like it's weird because that's like the pre-sale process.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh yeah, you gotta like sample your stuff. Make sure let the streets see it first.
yeah. But when you first just making your first piece, you doing that, but you don't know you doing it.
Yeah, no, you don't.
You just happy you made something and you wearing it.
Yeah, you excited.
And my boy that went to high school on here with me, he on here and then he can attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
When Mesquines first came out, we didn't know what they was. Like we knew we liked the concept of the paint on the shirt.
Yeah.
We didn't know what the brand was. We didn't know where to go get it. And then I remember I watched the I think it was not the Dipset anthem. Might have been not Old Boy either. One of them Dipset videos I watched the other day, and they had a painted shirt that wasn't a Mesquite. It just was painted.
Like somebody just yeah.
So I remember in high school, I went outside and did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbed a T-shirt, went in the garage, grabbed some baby blue house paint.
Baby blue.
Yeah.
You said I'm going for that one.
That was all that was there.
Yeah.
So I get the baby blue paint. I go in the grass. I grab a stick, stir the paint up, and just drizzle it all over my shirt.
Oh, damn, you said fuck a brush. I don't need a brush.
Nah,
you got the
because
stick and
it was splattered.
Oh, splatter. Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
just all over type shit. And even with that, like, our first things we make in fashion, we don't really understand the process like that.
Thanks.
So we trying our best to, like, emulate whatever we think they did to make it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And looking back, it always be funny on, like, the way we did it, thinking we was doing it like them.
Definitely,
we
really
wasn't doing it like them. Like,
damn near.
Yeah. So, explain the name of your brand.
Man, I ain't trying to get too deep. But
Well, you gave us the name already.
you're
so.
right. I mean, so my brand is Elevated Society.
Okay.
Originally, it was just Elevated. like I said, I had Dave like cook up my logo.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, like, where it started. I ain't gonna hold you. So, when I was younger, mom passed, you know, stuff was difficult.
Yeah.
And I finally got out of this rut of just, like, sadness and,
Yeah.
like, you know, just in depression. And the best word that I could describe for myself and what I wanted was to elevate.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's like, I wanted other people to, you know, feel that same way, you know,
Yeah.
of elevation and
Yeah.
growing and, you know, getting up out of like a, you know, a
Whatever
place.
hard times they
Yeah,
need.
most days. So like that's where it's rooted from. But
People need these kind of stories.
yeah,
Like, a lot of people. My mom died when I was 25, so that ain't really an age that most people can relate to. Not, you know, having their mom around. So my music, when I would rap about it in my music, it would be people that would lose their mom later.
Yeah.
And go back to the music
And
where
then
I
be
was
like,
talking
damn.
about that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's kind of, it let me know like we got to go through and create the things we create as expressive art just to feel better about whatever we're going through. But it's people that need that to get through that when
That's
they go
true.
through it behind us
Yeah.
type shit. You feel me? So
Definitely.
and that's the cool thing about art that I know. Everything mean more than what we know it means
Exactly.
to the creator of whatever it is. You
Definitely.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy how innovation is kind of uncontrollable. Like,
Oh
I don't
no,
think,
there's no boundaries.
Yeah, I don't think people knew when they made the computer that people would be recording on it.
Yeah. Facts. Like where you can see yourself and clear.
Like, more people modify things that people already made.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of cool shit just with a lot of art perspective shit. A lot of people don't look at it like me. So, I don't really get to bounce off people like that too much with that. But
Right.
it's a lot of cool shit in just being open to other perspectives.
Yes.
I always say it's 1,000 perspectives in one perspective.
Yeah, and that's why I love open-minded people and
Right.
creative people, because y'all can relate more,
Right.
relate more on
Right.
stuff. But yeah, I definitely there ain't no boundaries with this shit.
Yeah.
Like for real.
What was some of your like fashion influences growing up?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna say ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
That's like probably really random to some people,
Yeah,
but
not really.
ASAP, Kanye,
Yeah.
like I mean, shit. I just really like how they put stuff together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So definitely, I would probably say they were my fashion inspo.
Hip hop is always the delivery tool of new fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crazy that you just went straight to rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
And I like me and my girl, we always watch old videos. Like, we laugh at them a lot. Like, we be watching Hammer videos.
Yeah.
And fucking Casey and JoJo videos.
Yeah, like that was the style back then. They used to wear that.
Yeah. So, just looking at, you know, going through time as evolution and hip hop go along, and you look at different people that brought a certain fashion impact to the game.
Yeah.
It's people that's kind of like icons in music for their fashion more than their music.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, good, my bad.
I was about to say, I mean, shoot, like even Fab.
I
Like,
was about to say the same
man,
thing.
he's fly as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, for me personally, like, I feel like I fuck with his clothes, like his style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He's super dope fashion wise because he can like transcend.
Definitely.
Like, a lot of people don't. If you change the look of the choice of the genre of the look,
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna drip the same. You know
That's
what I mean?
facts, yeah.
Like, even with music, like some people can only do one lane really good.
Can't sing, and you know, some
Yeah,
people can't sing.
exactly.
They need to stick to
I
rapping.
can't sing, but sometimes it's just about just diversifying the way you deliver it.
Definitely.
Sometimes you
definitely.
can wear sweatpants. Sometimes you can wear cargo pants. Sometimes you can wear jeans. Like, a lot of people don't know how to break down the mandatory piece of fashion that you have to have: a shirt,
Yeah.
a pair of pants, a jacket. It's genres of jackets. It's genres of pants.
Okay,
it's
that's
genres of
interesting how
shirts.
you
Yeah.
you're right though.
You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
right.
there's collar shirts, there's hoodies.
There's so many different types.
Right. And, you know, some brands are known for just one type each.
Yeah.
Like, Ralph Lauren don't really make many t-shirts.
No, they make a lot of polos and shit. Like that's their thing.
Collar
You know
shirts,
what I mean?
sweaters,
Yup.
flannels, hoodies. And I don't know. I just like breaking things down like that. Like wondering, not even wondering, but identifying why the target audience of certain brands are the target audience for certain brands. And
you say you're trying to get it down to a science to it.
I mean, yeah, but it's really I just really naturally look at it. Like
yeah.
Like, we all know how, you know, early stages of hip hop and the wish of being rich and like the way black people would like aspire to live like certain people and like dream through music and shit. Like all the brands that we've always loved are not really for us.
Oh hell no, it's for white people. It's for
that's
white
the
man.
aspiration.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? People that aspire to be on a level of someone that could buy a Gucci polo shirt.
Right.
Like they feel like even if they don't got nowhere to live, it feel like something of the level of that lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of fucked up when you really think about it.
Up.
Because that just show how like we not used to money.
Yeah.
Like
no facts.
Things just be, you know, it's too much for us for real sometimes.
Yeah.
Like we aspire to be in a tax bracket that we just ain't in.
Facts. And you
through
gotta live.
Fashion, a lot of people just vicariously live through that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Then there have to be that way too. Shoot, because if you ain't got it, you don't spend it.
Yeah, but at the same time, your self-esteem is attached to your fashion. So it's a way of kind of like feeling better about yourself, even if you shouldn't, for real. But people gonna do that. Like people gonna make sure and you can hide your lifestyle that you don't want people to know through your fashion.
Facts. Hey, because it's a lot of.
Yeah.
Ain't even about to go there on your shit.
But you know, and there's ways to not be like very, you know, costly with the fashion, but still be in the budget of if you don't got a lot of money, you can
still put a fit together.
Exactly.
Like thrifting, go thrift. Go get you some shit for the low.
Yeah.
You do not have to spend hundreds of dollars on nothing. Like you can get some shit together.
What's the highest price designer brand that you just really like?
Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm not thinking back with you on that. What about you? What you think?
I still like Ibizu.
Yeah, that's cool. They be having.
But I don't like. I'm not a. I don't like things because other people like them.
Nah, because you like. Yeah, it always gotta be because of what you like.
But it's certain things that people like so much that I don't like it, even if I like it.
Because too many people like it.
Like,
he said, just fuck whatever this is in general.
Yeah, like it's certain pairs of Jordans that like I see they about to come out and I'll be like, I like them, and then I just start picturing other people with them on.
Yeah, you don't want to be wearing the same thing somebody else got on.
And I don't want to pay top dollar to wear what everybody else got on. I think that's even dumber than just wearing what everybody else got on.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing what everybody else got on, it's gonna cost $10.
Say $10, no, for real. Yeah.
It ain't gonna be a $200 T-shirt that everybody got.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
So now you bought a $200 T-shirt. Everybody got it.
You pay high price for no exclusivity.
Yeah, like that's trash. I think that's why, like with my stuff, I like doing customs.
Yeah. Because
it's like people, you don't technically have to get the same thing somebody else gets. Like if I'm able to switch the colorway up or do something different, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's true though.
How do you when you first started? I know because I got excited like everybody else do. We all want to do a lot of colorways.
Yeah.
How was that lesson of going through realizing that you can't really do it like that?
It was difficult. It was very difficult because I feel like I'm a type of person where I want things to match. Like not matchy, but coordinate, I should say. Coordinate.
Okay, let me ask you this. How is it trying to match a color on two different materials?
On two different materials, a color?
Like if it the same, make it the same orange. On foam and
what, like polyester. The shirt?
Oh, yeah, like how my shirt and my pants, they want some of the shades don't match.
Yeah, so
my hat and my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't really be. I'll get a sample or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and see it first.
Right.
Like see how the samples look. You know what I mean, and that's what you should expect before you buy in bulk,
right.
Or you put more money into it. Shit like that. Yeah. But yeah, definitely get a sample. Get a sample first.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, sometimes the sample, that's when you realize it's not the same reds.
With the sample?
Yeah, but
Man.
it's like, because I'm saying, like, my hat people and my clothes people are not the same people.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's understandable. So, you know what a Pantone is?
As far as, like, hex code?
Yeah, something like that, but it's like a color palette type thing.
Yeah, but sometimes this company's red, and this company's red.
Man, they making two different things. They probably got two different dyes, or they have a specific red. Yeah, they have that specific red and can't do nothing in between, or yellow, like whichever way. But that's some shit. Yeah.
Sometimes the mistakes be dope.
What, from your like vendor?
Just you know how just creating go. Like, you didn't mean to do all of this.
Oh, definitely.
You stumbled into some of it. Like, damn, I clicked this and tried to make it that color, and it
came out this way. Yeah,
and I like that, so I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Definitely. I think that was like my first time screen printing. That happened because I did a print and it wasn't like clean. It wasn't like crispy.
It bled.
Yeah, it bled, or it just didn't come out crispy.
But you like
but it ended up being cool, and other people was fucking with it too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit was gone quick. But yeah, that made me feel good.
How did you feel the first time you sold out?
First time I sold out, I was geeked. I was so geeked. Because it's like, you put time and effort into it. You know what I mean? When you're making clothes and you're making shit and just doing stuff, you're putting a piece of yourself in it. Right. You know what I mean? No matter what type of creativity you possess or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely was, it was a good feeling. Like, shit.
Man, the first time, because I ain't gonna lie, it feels, and I know you can relate to this, it feels different when you sell out because you never thought about making money off this shit.
Yeah, no. It's just like a hobby. It's something you like. Like, you went and you weren't not expecting it to.
And those are the people I like interviewing. I don't know how, but I know who would do whatever they do for free.
Oh, yeah.
I can just tell. Like, it's a different type of, like, when you made that bag out of that, it was red.
Puffer toe, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was like, oh yeah, she for real. Like,
hey, after I finished that one, because that was my first one, I was shook after that. I was like, damn, I really did do this though.
Hey, bro, it's so dope when you be like, when you show yourself what you can do.
Definitely. Oh yeah,
damn,
I think
I ain't know I could do that.
That's the most rewarding part of it, for real. I swear to God, I'll be so happy internally, like, yes.
Because people don't understand that visual creators are kind of like the fastest manifestors. Yeah. Like, I'm taking this out of my head and I'm holding it.
Yeah, and putting it in front of you. No, dead ass.
That's a different type of, I don't know, bro. I wish everybody could feel how that feel, but everybody don't know how to do that shit. Yeah. Like, some people, like, to see something in your head, make it up in your mind, and create, and don't stop and be anal until it look like what's in your mind.
And then physically just put it out to the world and have it. Yes.
People don't, like, man, see, with you being hands-on, you don't gotta say no. Like, you not.
What you mean? Oh, yeah, nah.
Like, bro, I'm very, very tired of no.
Yeah, it's different. It's different because where you in Pakistan? Yeah, they over there. They
different places, but it's a. I don't know. I just don't be understanding how you don't. I'm giving you a real live mock-up.
Yeah, like you have it. What are like the dimensions, or is it the colors,
man,
or what?
It just be random shit. Like we did some basketball shorts. We had a design for some basketball shorts, and it was supposed to be like the ribbed, the little edges.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Man, they made it like elastic.
What? Like it tight? Like it was tight? That's stupid.
It had to be for girls and kids.
What the? Oh, nah. They was
like,
tripping.
I'm talking about they still over there somewhere.
I didn't need to see them.
Like, man, I'm talking about, and they don't be wanting to give you your money back for real, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's when you switch. Go to somebody else.
Yeah,
don't let that happen.
Man, I'm talking about, it's a wild game. Like, people don't understand how much easier, Done Deal, what's up, bro? They don't understand how much easier we make it look than it really is. Yeah. And that's our job. Like, the this side of the fence sees ta-da.
Right.
But this
But
side
you
of
said
the
the
fence,
behind the scenes though.
it's fucking thunderstorming.
No,
It's
for real.
a hole in the roof.
Like
It's
a car crash.
man,
like,
what?
Some crazy.
It's wild shit going on. But
Facts.
that other side of the fence gotta always look like ta-da.
Yeah.
And
Damn
that
near.
shit is that shit's hard to balance. Like
Yeah, and it's like the thing is like if you loving making clothes or actually enjoying it, it won't be too terrible. You know what I mean? You're still getting some type of satisfaction out of it, like of creating.
yeah.
But I definitely feel you on that. I think
Yeah.
that's one reason why I haven't like stretched too far over there. You know what I mean? Like into
Right.
like the big vending.
The thrill of creating is always there for a creator, but errors in people's dissatisfaction fucks with the satisfaction of creating it. Like if they don't like it,
Yeah.
man, ain't that man? I felt good about it, and then you didn't like it. Maybe it ain't that good.
Mm.
We go back to the drawing board. Like that's how my music. That's how it is with music. Like damn, I thought and you can't be too sure. They pick what's hot.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep giving it to them.
Yeah, and it also gotta be something that you like too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like to actually.
That's the origin at first, period.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when we realize, like, damn, they don't like what I like.
Yeah, like your taste might be different. Or so, I mean, that's how it is being a creative. Like
You're
that's
an
literally what you have to go through.
You're an alien.
Yeah, you're a damn near alien. Yep.
No, you are.
You said you are.
Yeah, you are. You telling them about outer space,
Yeah.
and they never been. They don't know.
Yeah.
So they either a fan of it because they never been, or they really want to. I don't know. Either they or they not because they never been.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that's the thing about us having it in our head.
Facts.
Like it was only in our head when we thought of these ideas.
Yeah. Now you're trying to put it out.
Sometimes the vendor say, my middleman to the vendor, he'll be like, I'm like, man, this ain't how I told him to make it. He'd be like, but it's still dope. No.
You say, that's not what I was envisioning. Like, no, take this back and give me my money.
Yeah, like, nah, we got to tell them no. That's not what it is. That's why I'm like, man, you got to send pictures before I send money. From now on.
Definitely got to send pictures.
Yeah.
But did you don't do the sample option? Get you a sample. You gonna spend more money and time. You ain't gotta go through all the hassle.
Yeah, but man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, these people, it costs so much more for a prototype.
For the sample, yeah, that is true. They do be a little.
It costs a
more
pack for a prototype.
Facts.
You might as well just fuck the pack up.
Yeah.
And I just sell it for cheaper and make my money back or something. You feel me? But then it's the time too. Like with the overseas shit, it's 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So if I go 4 weeks, one sample, and it's wrong,
you gotta wait another 4 plus.
Might as well at least be 10.
Yeah.
10 wrong, I could still sell them for half and make the money back.
I'm dead. You said I'm.
It's fucked up, man.
But it is fucked up. They do be taxing on the samples. I'm not even gonna hold you. And then it's like, cause like now I'm starting to dabble in it too.
Yeah.
Cause I was about to do these sweatpants, and I went on there to, you know, it's probably on the same shit, but went on there to get some sweatpants, and they wanted too much for the sample. I'm like, this shit, I ain't about to.
Yeah.
I ain't even about to do this. I'm better off getting it.
It's a lot of ways to win in this shit. But it's a lot of ways to lose that we didn't even know about until we fell in those holes as we went.
Yeah, it's a learning experience.
Yeah,
oh
like,
God.
And this is what I hate the most. I hate when my customers tell me what's wrong with it.
Ooh. What type of stuff is like?
Nah, I'm just saying like, cause bruh, if they catch what's wrong with it before you do, you ain't doing your job.
Yeah, you're supposed to look at you and inspect your product.
Yeah, but that was the early stages of before I was doing it.
Yeah.
But then it would be like, yo, they telling me what's wrong with it. I didn't even notice that shit.
Yeah.
Go back, like
you was just pulling that shit out, like.
And I wasn't even pulling it out. I
you
was taking
keeping
it out
in
the box and selling it. And I'm talking about in a day. Like it's rolling. That's why I didn't have time to learn.
Right, but now you know.
But it started working so fast. It was just like
dang. They said it was 3 sleeves on the side of the that was some shit.
It wouldn't be no crazy shit like that, but it would be like just little like small things, like the like if it's some like with the shorts, how they would have the Doncy like placement across the lap, like sometimes the wording wouldn't be aligned with the
like little stuff
little
like that.
tiny small
little
shit.
defects.
Yeah, like now I cut the strings off, extra little strings, make sure I open it, then
make it neat real quick.
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah.
Febreze it, Sometimes
right.
that shit be stinking.
Yeah, because they over here with the curry and the motherfucker. Hold on, right?
Yeah, bro. Sometimes that shit actually be really stinking, bro. Like, what the fuck was y'all doing? Y'all had me by the motherfucking sea bass harbor
Not
or
the
what?
sea bass.
Like,
oh
yo,
yeah, do
crazy
like that.
shit, man. Like,
especially leathers from over there be the same way.
you would tell me that. You would tell me that when I have varsity jackets on the way.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
probably is gonna come back smelling a little fillet of fish.
God, no.
Just prepare yourself. You're really gonna have to use.
And this is the real. This is real blow by blow of bro. This is problematic risk. Like you just never know.
You never
what
know.
might not be right.
Facts.
and bro, I'm talking about my hats were stinking.
Dang, the hats was too.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't even had no.
Oh, I thought you was talking about like a jacket or something.
Man, I had some sweatsuits that kind of smelled kind of like window cleaner a little bit. Like it didn't smell good, but it wasn't like puke.
Yeah, like I don't even want to. Yeah,
it kind of smelled like plastic. They was in like Ziploc plastic bags.
Got
like
you.
The packaging might have just made them smell like that.
Got you.
Maybe
got you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but bro, when your hats smell like fish,
yeah, it's not okay.
Bro, I had to go buy 2 boxes of dryer sheets. And I'm talking about I got 100. I probably got 150 hats.
Oh damn!
I'm putting dryer sheets in between every hat.
Jesus.
It
Keep
worked.
it for you. It did. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But it was like, bruh, when did it never? That's the only time it ever happened. But it was a whole lot of hats.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh y'all
dang,
crazy,
just
bro.
dump them on there.
Man,
that's
what?
crazy.
Nothing wrong with them. No stains. No. Where did the smell come from?
Yeah. Damn, that's wild. Cause I used to work at Forever 21 back in the day, and all their clothes used to smell like that. I don't even know for some women on here.
I think Forever 21, like, do they spray cologne on all that shit?
No, unless somebody put it on and that shit was like on their skin or something, and it came off on the clothes. But
because I even, bruh, another fashion thing to notice: attention to detail, the aesthetic of stores.
Yeah. Like
some stores, they don't smell like this.
Yeah, but certain stores do.
Like all of this shit is done premeditated to have a psychiatric effect on your shit. Like
that's sight. I mean, not sight. Fucking scent.
Yeah,
scent.
exactly.
Yeah,
sensory, like the lighting, the colors, the walls, like, bruh, all of that shit make you want to buy something.
Definitely. Cause I swear I be going to Bath and Body Works sometimes. Like, damn, it smells good as hell in here. It
just brings you in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn, what's that?
What's that candle over there smell like?
Yeah. Like the Abercrombie cologne, and they're just walking around spraying that shit in the air. Like,
yep.
First I seen them do that, I was like, damn.
It's smart though. It's smart.
It's individual. It's a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
That you're making of. I know you can't get this nowhere else.
Facts.
When you go to this store, they don't give you champagne with the orange juice.
That's true.
Like, it make you want to be like, I like being here.
Yeah,
like,
they actually care about me.
Yeah.
And care that it smells good in here.
That's another thing. Like, how do it feel to be in control of how good you can make the customer feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. Yeah, like it does. Like, because it's rewarding, you know, and then also like giving, like you're giving a piece of yourself when you give, when you're making stuff. So it's
almost like with them identifying with it and liking it, it's like they're telling you it's a piece of them too.
Yeah,
so it's like y'all share a bond to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people always tell me when they see people with my hats on and they got the hats on that they just like nod to each other like they're in a club or some shit.
Period. Hey, that's cool. Dope. That's dope.
Just like with my music, bro, like I don't go outside enough to really just see what's going on.
Yeah.
I know what's going on because I'm the only person moving all this shit.
Facts.
But I don't be seeing it outside like when people tell me.
Yeah.
Some people FaceTime me like, look at this shit.
Like, you got it on.
I'll be like, damn, that's what's up.
That's tight.
But they be fucked up off of it. Like, they can't believe it. Like, bro, this shit everywhere. Like, people really wearing this shit. Like, bro, that's what we make clothes for.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you didn't think it was going to work.
Right. But it ended up working.
Yeah. Like, so, what's your favorite item to make?
Item to make? It's always going to be a hoodie. Like, I don't know. I love hoodies. I have a bunch of hoodies.
Yeah.
But
what's your cutoff time for hoodies?
Cutoff time? What you mean, for you to put a custom in?
No, season wise.
Season.
When do you
cut off?
Hoodies are they year round, huh?
People say year round, but I say that's not true. Don't wear a hoodie in the middle of the summer, please. I'm begging y'all.
Yeah.
Don't wear hoodies in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
But my cutoff, I would say probably April. and then pick back up August.
You know what I hate?
Like
I hate t-shirt hoodies.
T-shirt hoodies, like a short sleeve T-shirt.
Long sleeve.
Long sleeve.
How they make it like it's a hoodie, hood, long sleeves, but it's t-shirt material.
Oh no, that's not it.
Those.
That's out of style too. Just so y'all know.
And I really don't see people doing them no more. But when they was doing those, I hated those.
Yeah, that was fried.
Like it's fucking my mind up. Like I feel like I got on the t-shirt, but I got a hood, but I don't want to. But it don't feel like a hood.
Yeah, like
it's just
t-shirt.
like a flap on my shirt, like a cape. Like
it is.
Wow.
Pick one or the other. You're gonna be a t-shirt or a hoodie.
Yeah.
Like shoot.
So, who's your biggest fashion designer influence?
Designer influence. I love Pharrell.
Yeah.
For real.
How crazy is it that his look, as long ago as his look was invented, is still the look?
Yeah, it still is, especially with the truckers. These truckers, like, he was clowning on these truckers from years back, and for real.
People looked at him like he had like a dirty kid look.
Yeah.
Because it was skater. That's what let's talk about that. A lot of people don't even understand how much skater shit they wear.
Yeah.
They don't skate.
No, they just wear it because they fuck with it, or just
they don't fuck with it because it's skating. They don't know it's even skating shit.
Well, what do you?
I'm from the fucking Wiz Khalifa and Currency era. So
okay.
I was wearing, in my very first video, I got DCs on.
Damn. I don't know, and I only know about DCs for real from Rob Deerdeck.
Yeah.
Like that was a shout out to him, by the way.
I had on DCs. Yeah, shout out to Rob. And I was wearing Nike SBs.
Them SBs. The SBs is so crazy because now they're so hyped. They're so hyped now, and it was not even getting...
You knew the laughter that people gave me, and I'm talking about 2008.
In 08?
Yeah. Me and my Will Smith, that's over the Dayton School Board.
Yeah.
He was my rap partner. We was wearing and rapping about those in 2008.
That's crazy.
But how the tongues is this fat because they're skating shoes. People laughed at us. We wearing these bitches in Westwood.
Yeah.
They reviewing they like what?
Like what are those?
Trap niggas like why you wear those all the time? Like you really like those?
Man,
now niggas is paying $500 for regular dunks. They're not even SBs.
Nah, they taxing. They be taxing with some of them shoes. Niggas gonna buy them. People gonna buy them.
The skate influence is crazy because this is when people were still wearing baggy clothes.
Yeah.
But now everything is fitting like skaters was wearing it in 2003, 2004 when Pharrell was making all this shit cool.
Yeah, fashion repeats itself. It repeats itself. It just makes me think like the stuff that's popular now, like is like how is it gonna be in a couple years? You know what I mean? Like just what's popular now.
I don't know, man. Cause some the way fashion is now with the mix of old, retro, and like futuristic. I don't know how we never could have predicted this.
Yeah.
Like it's really, you could do anything right
You
now.
really can. You really can, and ain't nobody gonna bat an eyelash. Like just be putting on whatever, doing whatever.
Some of that, I'm just not from. A risk in my time wasn't really the risk now.
Yeah.
Like I would do shit like when I saw Jay-Z wear long socks with shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I did that the next day at school.
Mm-hmm.
Like that ain't really risky like that.
Yeah, it's like you gotta
now
change your whole hair color.
Like hair is part of fashion way more than it used to be before. I mean, braids was always part of fashion as far as like, Iverson. And, but coloring and it ain't never been like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy right now.
Now that they don't, why they accepted that hair color too, like in employment and shit, like
they had to. It was too many people with it.
Fact. Same with tattoos. Literally, same with tattoos. For real.
To. Fashion is so. Fashion is like hip hop. Like hip hop is so much more than the music.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the neighborhood environments. It's like parties. It's like lifestyle, poverty.
Yeah.
Like fashion is like hair, tattoos.
It can be anything.
It's so
any
much.
type of expression.
So much. What's the craziest item that you think you want to try to do in fashion?
Craziest item?
Like a cologne or like...
I really want to get into making like just jewelry and accessories. I think that would be dope. Like, I love beads and like beaded stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like I kind of want to get into that. Like just some like has a jewelry line or something. That's different.
That would be
Niggas doing jewelry.
And that is fashion as well.
Facts.
What
about you?
I don't know. I want to do maybe ties.
Ties, okay.
Like something totally spun off of the genre of just streetwear that I'm in now.
Yeah.
Like something like ties or like fedoras or
like some shit you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, exactly.
With some Kangos.
Kangos. Let me see. Like cufflinks or like something like that. You feel me? Like just something, you know, in the genre of fashion, but just more in the like upscale man type shit.
You should sketch something out.
Yeah.
Sketch some shit out. That would be dope. Ties. I ain't never seen nobody release no ties.
Nah, I don't think I have either. And that don't seem too hard to do.
Mm-mm.
It's just finding a tie maker and coming up with your own pattern.
Facts. And then they just cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it and sew it and stuff.
So, what's your plans this year for, you know, where you want your brand to go that it didn't go last year?
Yeah, it's so crazy because, like, the more that I'm doing, like, you know, producing stuff and making things and teaching myself, like, it's just showing me, like, you know, where I can be. For some years now, I've been wanting to create a studio. So, a legit studio where people can just be creative in, make things, you know, take photos, videos, like that's my goal. I'm trying to possibly get that done this year. Just really just depends on how shit goes, but that is one goal. And then just being more, just having like a more legit business.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So just taking certain things serious on the back end.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I've been at lately.
That's the hard part for us as creators when we didn't think about making money off this. We just actually like doing it.
Yeah.
The business part kind of gives us anxiety.
Definitely.
Like,
Yes.
I'm not going to say I don't like business, because, I mean, everybody like money.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like making the creation or just the fun thing that I'm doing for free. I don't like making that too serious.
Yeah.
Because it feels like a job now.
Yeah, I feel that.
It was fun when it was just
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got this paperwork and like
taxes.
Yeah, like it's like this is different. You
Definitely.
feel me? So yeah, like this year is how is it for you with being ahead of the season? Like how hard is that? Explain to the people how fashion works with the process of being on time.
Yeah.
How ahead do you have to be on time?
You have to be ahead. So you at least have to be a season ahead. Like when you're making things or producing clothing or whatever. I don't know how, you know, different it is with other routes. But with clothes, at least a season ahead. Get all your shit together the season before instead of the season that you're in. Because by the time you get everything produced and done, that season probably, you know, is inching its way out or whatever. And that's kind of what I had to learn when I first started. Because I was just so geeked to, like, make shit and just, you know. But you gotta just...
I mean, how has that been? Like, have you been able to stay ahead, a season ahead, or?
I feel like last year I kind of fell off. I fell off because I was trying to do these other shirts and it didn't work out. It was damn near too cold by then. And I'm like, man.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
I think you might have it's better for you with being hands-on because, like I said, with that 4 weeks, and if they miss. So by the time they get to the next season, I'm just now getting that season right.
Yeah. Oh,
It's fucked up.
And you gotta take pictures and promote, and you gotta do all that. So it definitely gotta take into account all that.
I super salute how self-sufficient you are because I'm very self-sufficient, but with that, I can't be.
Well, with clothing, you can't. Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, so I have to rely on. You know?
Yeah. And it's like you know how to do it. You know how to. You know what you like and what it want to do.
But I don't know how to make it.
You mean like digitally or you meaning physically? Man, I can show you how to make some shit. It's not shit. It's not hard. We can sit down one day.
And then I'm so anal with. How let me ask you this? How do you do you base the quality of your brand to other quality brands?
No.
You don't?
I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I try to get as high quality as I'm able to get for stuff. You know what I mean? Like, since I do make it myself, like, I at least want the garment to be high quality. You know what I mean? And whatever ink I use or fabric, you know, like, whatever. Right. But yeah, as long as I know it's high quality, and then
and again, that's the difference in that control.
Yeah.
You can research the process of high quality and do it that way.
Yeah.
I gotta hope they do it that way.
Right.
So this is a comparison of hands-on to vendors.
Yeah.
Vendors, it's always a possibility the shit go left. With you, it's always a possibility it could go left, but you just blame you and do it again.
User error. Yeah,
exactly.
Facts.
So it's still a trial and error either way, but I would recommend being in control, being hands-on, because you can control the pace of the trial and error and replacing the mistake with the right prototype.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, fashion is it's a business, but again, we don't really we like doing what we do. We made it a business for ourselves, but we're not in it for money.
Yeah.
We just make money off of
it just so happened to be
the reward of the art we make.
Yeah.
So I mean, we just basically giving advice to people that want to do some of this stuff to be actually interested in it for the sake of the game and not so much the money.
Definitely.
It works out better that way.
It definitely does. Because you want to like what you're doing. Exactly. You know what I mean? You want to actually enjoy it.
And one thing about it, when you in it for the money, you going to run into all this bullshit we talking about before you make money, and then you going to quit.
Facts. Facts. And we don't need nothing like y'all in the game anyway.
Exactly. Because y'all just going to be calling us, asking us what to do.
I'm dead. If you about it, be
we'll
about
tell
it.
you, but sometimes we just can't tell you. Like, we can tell you, and you just ain't going to get it.
Facts.
You feel me? So, I just wanted to make sure we got somebody in here that understands enough to be able to show y'all examples of just what I be trying to say sometimes about how this shit just don't be working sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it works, but the more it works, the more impactful it when it doesn't work is.
Yeah.
Because the people waiting on the drop, and when they wasn't waiting on the drop, they wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, if you got it wrong, it just was wrong. And you could go back to the drawing board. But when they see you get it wrong, you risking them not coming back for the next drop.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I mean, and it also depends on how you customer service, too. Because it's like if you did run into some issue like that or like something happened.
Depending on how you handle the people, they understand or you know, they bear with it.
Facts.
So, yeah, man, Elevated Society. Tell the people where they can get with you. They got a website. I know you got the social media popping.
Hit me on the social media, Elevated XX Society on Instagram. Site is under construction right now, but I will have that up soon.
Yeah.
If you are still on this live, I don't know how many people on here, 6 people. Just hit me up on Facebook. Hit me on Facebook. I can post my Instagram underneath this live if that's cool.
Yep.
You feel me? And I got some new shit on the way. So if you fucking with it, fuck with me.
Yeah. We gotta get a collab in too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Trucker or something.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, most definitely.
So yeah, man. Madisan Calhoun, CEO of Elevated Society Clothing. Y'all got the socials. Y'all got the website info. It's coming soon.
Yes.
Peter Prophet, I see you on the live. My boy, what's going on?
What's up, Pete?
Yeah, man. Just another episode of the OutSpokin Livecast.
Yes.
I am very, very thirsty, so we're gonna get some water and we're gonna get back to the normal festivities of the night, man. Appreciate y'all. Another episode. Stay tuned. We back with